Alright, so I promised you I would do the labor and delivery vlog, and this is it. So, it's a long story, so I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. Connor was born on August 21st, 2011. He was 6 pounds, 13 ounces, and 19 3/4 inches long. And you can see now he's a little porker. Yes, he is. Okay, so, long story short, it was August 21st, and Ryan and Patrick and I went to the movies to see the Smurfs. And probably about a half hour into the movie, now mind you, I already knew going to the movies that I was starting to feel like I was having contractions and a lot of pressure and just kind of knew. So, half hour into the movie, I was timing them the whole time, and I turned to Ryan and I said, it's time. They're 2 minutes apart and I'm not feeling right. It's just not the same as all the other ones. And I turned to Patrick and I said, are you going to be mad if we have to leave the movie? And he looked at me and he goes, why? And I said, because I think I'm going to have the baby. And he said, okay. So we got our things, and fortunately we got refunds for our tickets. Well, not refunds, we got passes to go see the movie another time. So thank God they did that. I mean, how weird is that to go up to somebody and say, yeah, we're having a baby and we need to leave. Can we have our money back? So, Patrick and I headed to the car, and Ryan was getting our tickets, and I had texted my mom and I said, Mom, we're heading home. It's time to have the baby. And so she was waiting at the door for us, and we dropped off Patrick and gave him a big kiss and hug and told him next time he saw me, his baby brother would be here. And so we got to the hospital about 4 o'clock, and they had me hooked up to the monitor for about an hour just to make sure I was really in labor. And in the past, probably from 35, 36, and week 37, I was in and out of the hospital with contractions, but they kept stopping them because they said it was too early. But they did tell me that if I came back at 37 weeks that we would have the baby. So, lo and behold, I was in labor, and they said, we're going to have the baby. And because Connor was breached my whole pregnancy, we had to do a C-section. Right? Yeah, you was a tough baby to get out. So, Connor was born at 7:55. So you can only imagine from 4 o'clock to 7:55 how fast that was for me. I'm walking in labor. Excuse you! I'm walking in labor, and literally a little less than 4 hours goes by and I already have a baby. So I kind of freaked out. After that hour had passed and they told me we were having the baby, everything just flew. We had to run out to the car and get our bags. We had to contact family members. I literally was already in my hat and gown for the surgery by the time Ryan got back from the car, and they were ready to wheel me in. And my dad was not here. He was on business, so he couldn't share this with us, but and I say that because it was very hard for me, for my dad not to be able to be here, because he was in the room with me when I had Patrick, my oldest, and it just was hard because, you know, you do one thing and then you do it around the next time and it's not the same, and it was a completely different experience, and I think that's why I kind of freaked out, because Ryan wasn't able to be in the room when they were prepping me, of course. What's the matter? What are you looking at? And it just was scary. It was really, really scary. And I just had a lot of anxiety going into it. And it just, you know, and you guys will see in my video that I was really nervous and I started crying on the table. And it just was very emotional. So I'm going to show you a clip real quick of what happened in the actual delivery room from when Ryan was allowed to walk in and videotape to the time Connor came out.
They're by his head, aren't they?
Yeah. They sure are.
It's almost over, sweetie.
I know.
You guys all.
Did you want to sit, baby?
Yeah.
Dan, stand up, look over him. There he is. It's almost out. There he is.
There he is. Look at those feet. They're gonna wide. There you go. Congratulations. Hi. What just happened? No cone head there.
He's gonna be a stubborn kid. Oh, turn around.
What's his name, Dad?
Connor.
Connor, happy birthday, buddy! Oh, he looks great. Now, he's been hanging out like this, so right now he thinks this is very comfortable. See how he's not even crying
Oh,
so
wow.
much when I do that, but over the next couple of days, he'll start to hold his legs down into a more natural position. Same thing with his head. His head's a little bit like
Yeah.
looped like that. That's also just from positioning. Now round out.
This is going to match his ankle bracelets that Joe will put on, so don't
Okay.
take this off until he goes home, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, excuse you. I love him. He's just so cute. Every sneeze, every cough, every burp, every poopy, every pee-pee diaper. He's just so cute. Right? I just want to love you up. Okay, so that was part 1 of my labor and delivery story. And stay tuned for part 2 for after he was born and the next couple days after that. Because there's a whole other story now. Connor was not a baby that was in the hospital for 3 days and then came home with Mom. Connor was in the hospital for 20 days. And I will explain that in my next video.